Oh, the thunder drums are beating, beating. The thunder drums are beating low. With a wonder how I hear their beating, waiting for the rain to flow. Oh, 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 oh.
I want to introduce to you the cloud cards because, for a variety of reasons. And the first reason is this is an example of the spirits, and their capability of giving us an inspiration, a project that we don't know where it's going to go, but if we go ahead and agree and get started, all of a sudden something wonderful happens. You know, not that it doesn't take some work. These portraits of the skies, 100 of them here, are all across this continent. All across this continent, with a bit of an emphasis here and in the west coast and the central part in the mountains. The project really took form during one summer here in Maine, and this was a summer of many lessons. And the first lesson was a lesson in my having to eat my words, my complaints, because before, having moved here from the Rocky Mountains with all their dramatic skies and that kind of thing, here being on a peninsula in the cold North Atlantic waters, pretty much, the clouds would very often, just to me, appear flat and gray and uninteresting. I was not appreciative, and I complained about it. This summer, the cloud cards, though, oh, did they ever teach me a lesson? The clouds were the most amazing clouds, day in and day out, that I've ever seen. I've never seen the variety of clouds before or since that summer. It's just beautiful. At least a third of these portraits came from that summer. And just to show they had even greater sense of humor than I was giving them credit for, I had longed to have a particular cloud in this deck. One of my favorite clouds, lenticular clouds, wind clouds. And you most commonly see them in mountain country. I rarely see them here in this kind of terrain, okay? And sure enough, on the last day, before we had to go to the printer with our images, on the last day, we just finished a hike, came around a headland, and I looked up, and there they were. Lenticular clouds, and of course they're in the deck here too. It also really taught me in no uncertain terms that the clouds, the sky, the weather, the beings of nature, they really do respond to us and to our attention. There really is a connection. Also, the reason I want to share this with you, not only as an example of following a sacred project, but it's also a tool. It's a tool for people. It's a tool for anybody who works with them. What it does is it helps to exercise our open-eyed visioning abilities, our shamanic visioning abilities. We all have this open-eyed ability. We all have this ability to see. We can look at clouds and see images. We're most familiar with that. But through the old-time forms of divination, scrying into water, that kind of thing, or seeing into the flames of the fire or the coals and getting the understanding that we need, that sort of thing. We have that ability. We all have it. To live our lives with a little bit of divining, each day even, is a very helpful thing. It helps keep us into alignment with the flow of life, and to just sort of get a sense of where things are going, where we are. Many of us still have it, but many more of us don't. I think it comes in childhood, we work with it, but then it's sort of socialized out of us or not supported. But it's an ability that we really have, and it responds very quickly, actually, to a little bit of exercise. So it's to encourage your open-eyed seeing ability, and it's also to remind us that we are connected with the sky. The clouds may be way up there, and we're way down here, but there's definitely that connection. Why? Because of two great principles of creation: the principle of union. Beneath all the separateness, we're all connected. At some point, beneath all of our uniqueness, we're all connected. And because of that connection, there's the principle of reciprocity. As above, so below, as within, so without.
Oh, the thunder drums are beating, beating. The thunder drums are beating low. With a wonder how I hear their beating, waiting for the rain to flow. Oh, oh,